Now it's time to introduce rule number 3, base exponent over base exponent. It's also known as dividing monomials. Now, this is the rule, as I've already stated. You take your top exponent and you subtract your bottom exponent. This is all fine and dandy. I'll give you an example of this, but I really don't use this idea very often. And so I'm going to teach an alternate way of doing the problem after I do this example. Essentially what it says is if you have something like y to the 5th over y cubed, that's equivalent to keeping the common base of y and saying 5 minus 3, which is 2. The only problem with this is when you go negative. And so I'll run into a quick example 2 here. If I had z to the 2nd over z to the 9th, the rule is that you would say z to the 2 minus 9, 2 minus 9 of course is negative 7. You're not allowed to have an answer. You're not allowed to have an answer with a negative exponent. And so you would have to then say, because this was z squared over z to the 9th, 2 minus 9 was negative 7, you'd have to say that that is 1 over z to the 7th. A negative exponent is an indication that the base is on the wrong side of a fraction bar, and so you have to switch it over. As I said, I'm going to teach this a little bit different. I have my own way of doing this. It's worked very well for several years, and so I want to teach you what I'm going to call war. And that's going to come up in the next example.